Hi everyone, thanks so much for watching. I thought in today's video I would do a chatty, get ready with me life update. So I have had a few of you reach out in the comments asking me just for some updates on some things that I had previously talked about. I thought I would do a whole video. I need to get ready anyway. You guys know this is my favorite part of my day. I've got my coffee in my giant pumpkin mug. So good. And I do have some new makeup, so I'll touch on that in the video. Birdie just waddles in and out. So I do have some new makeup. I'm going to touch on those products, but mostly I'm just going to, use some stuff out of my Shop My Stash. I'll list everything below in case I get talking and forget to mention the products I'm using. It will all be in the description box. But yeah, so a couple new makeup products, mostly use my Shop My Stash, and just update you guys on, some things that I previously mentioned. So let's get started with the makeup. So I did buy this, but I don't think this is the right product. This is from Burt's Bees, and it's the Goddess Glow Miracle Balm. I have seen people talk about the Goddess Glow from Burt's Bees, but I think it's in a tube. And this stuff that I bought, this is all I could find, is why I grabbed it. And Burt's Bees stuff in Canada, I want to say this was $15. This is not inexpensive, but I don't think this is the stuff people are. Bert, are you gonna be okay? Where are you? Come on in here and lay down. I don't think this is the stuff that people are talking about. But we'll put a little bit on. It just feels kind of oily. Again, I don't think this is what people are using. I thought people had said that, oh no, you guys, no. No, this is this feels like lip balm. It feels like I just got lip balm on my face. Okay, let's not use that. Let's shift gears. I'm just gonna go in with the products I'm using right now to prime. And what I have currently in my Shop My Stash, this is new to me. It's from Dominique Cosmetics. It's the Blur and Moisture Primer, and I'm really enjoying this. It's kind of a silicone-y lotion is how I would describe it. But yeah, it feels really nice. I do find it very hydrating. Not really much of a scent, just sort of a lotion scent to it, but I have been really enjoying this product. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F Power Grip. Love this. I love this because it makes my makeup look smoother. I just love the finish this gives to my makeup. So I'm going out for dinner tonight. We're going out with another couple. Hopefully, if it all sort of works out, I'll get into some of the things that are going on. I feel like it's just so much stress in my life right now, and so this feels nice to sit in here and put some makeup on and maybe not think about it for a half hour or so. So the first thing I wanted to update you guys on is that I had mentioned before I'm going to be a grandma. I know I've talked about it, I feel like, in every video because I'm so excited. I'm going to be a grandma. This is my first grandbaby. It's my youngest son, Jacob, and his partner, Randy. And the baby is due in October, and we did the gender reveal. I'm going to go in with this product from Urban Decay. This is the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator, and I have it in the shade 30 Light. I've used this probably a handful of times, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So it does come like a squeezy tube. So I'm just gonna put some out there like that. It's really nice. I exchanged that rose ink one for this, and I much prefer this. So yeah, we had the gender reveal on last weekend. It's gonna be a little baby girl, which is so Randy was convinced that it was a boy. Right from day one, she said, oh no, it's a boy. And so I think in my head, I was like, oh, okay, we're gonna have a little boy. And I was excited for that, right? Because I'm the mom of two boys, so I get boys. And I was excited to see this little boy who I felt like would be a little mini Jacob. Right? And I miss that I don't have little kids anymore, and it's a little bittersweet that I've got these grown men, because I miss the toddler, I miss the the kid, I miss all of the phases. I mean, maybe not all the days, but I just miss having kids here. I miss being, I don't want to say I miss being a mother, because I'm still a mother, I'm still a parent, but you know what I mean, that active parent role. I miss that. I should have had a dozen kids. I would have loved to have had just a ton of kids. So anyways, I was excited for that she thought it was a little boy. So in my head for the last 5 months, I've been kind of anticipating this little boy, this little mini Jacob. And so when she said it, when they pulled the cracker or the cannons, the confetti cannons, and it was this little girl, all this pink confetti came out. I was shocked, and I screamed, and her mom screamed, and I think we just all thought it was going to be a boy. And when it was pink, we were all so surprised. But how amazing. I'm just so excited now for this little girl, because I do have a niece. And so, I do buy some girls stuff, but typically most of my girlfriends are the mama boys. Not all of them, but I'm just thinking 4 out of 5 of my closest girlfriends are the mama boys. That's another one. That's another one. Oh my goodness. I have so many moms that I'm friends with that only have boys. So yeah, but I went shopping. So we did that. The reveal party was on Saturday. And then I went shopping on, Sunday. I made my husband go shopping with me, and I bought a couple outfits, and then I ordered an outfit from Shein. I know I've talked about this in another video, but just in case you guys missed that. So do we say Shein? Is that how you say it? Or is it, I've heard people say it a bunch of different ways. I've actually never ordered from there, but I did order this little outfit and some little headbands, those all cloth headbands with the little bow, and then those little, they almost look like a little head wrap or head scarf. It looks like fabric, and then there's like a little flower. I ordered some of that. I'll put a little picture of the outfits that I did grab. I grabbed one at the Gap and one at Nordstrom. Yeah, so I'm so excited for this little baby girl, and it's just, I can't wait to meet her and spoil her and love her. I feel like it's been such a blessing, this baby, because, like for all of us, the last couple of years have just been garbage, right? And this little girl coming is it's something to look forward to. It's just that excitement. It's that new beginning. It's this next chapter. I'm so excited. So that's got that foundation on. It's beautiful. I feel like the finish is really nice. I feel like that foundation is a really nice, everyday, easy to apply foundation. Do you know what it reminds me of in terms of both texture of the product and the finish on my skin? Is the IT Cosmetics CC cream, the original one, which is a product I used for years and years. I feel like that's exactly what this product looks like, and that was a favorite of mine for a long time. So I do really love that product. It also is kind of similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, only this doesn't offer that same glow. This is kind of a satin finish, and that Charlotte Tilbury, I would say, is definitely a glowy finish, for me anyways, with how I use it and wear it. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's just an easy everyday foundation. I'm going to go in with the LYS Triple Fix Full Coverage Brightening Concealer. This is in my Shop My Stash, and it's nice. I'm enjoying it. The more I use it, the more I like it, because when I first got it, I didn't love it as much as I thought I would, to be honest. I wouldn't say this is full coverage. That claim actually seems bizarre to me, because I would say it's a light to a medium amount of coverage, but it is really pretty. Also, brightening doesn't make sense to me, because I feel like if something's brightening, that's just the shade you pick, but I don't know. But it is really nice. So yeah, we were talking the other day about what this baby is going to call all of us, because, so there's me, grandma, number 1. And then there's Randy's mom, grandma number 2. There's Randy's grandma. Jacob's dad is married, so there's another grandma. And then, you know what? She's a lovely lady. She's been stepmom. I don't even want to say stepmom, because she's just mom to my boys. She's their bonus mom, their other mom. And she's been a bonus mom for almost their whole lives. So anyways, she's lovely. And then I have a mom and I have a grandma. Is that it? Oh, and then my boys on their dad's side have a grandma. That's 7. This little baby has 7 grandmas. So we need names, because we can't just be grandma 1, grandma 2, grandma. You know what I mean? On my side, actually, there's going to be 5 generations. How amazing is that? So yeah, we'll have to think of names for all of us. My husband his name's Barry, and his nickname is Bear. We just have always called him Bear. And so I think I said to Jacob, we should have the baby just call him Papa Bear, because how cute is that? Oh my goodness, you guys. At the gender reveal, so my husband is like a man's man. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's not super emotional. He's not, you know, he's just very much like he's 55, right? So he's kind of an old school guy. He's not a lot of emotion. We actually refer to him all the time as a robot because he's kind of this emotionless, he's just very even. He's a very even man, which is one of his best qualities. I love that. He doesn't get super emotional. He doesn't get super excited. He doesn't get super angry, like none of those things, right? My emotions are like this all the time. But I have a little bit of Italian in me, so I can get pretty fiery pretty quick, and I can get pretty emotional pretty quick. But he is very even. Okay, let's go in with a little bit of bronzer out of my Shop My Stash. I have this one from Fenty. Look at, I hit pan on it. Always so exciting when you hit pan. So anyways, he's this very even guy who doesn't show a lot of emotion, and he's always saying things like, oh yeah, that doesn't matter what the baby is, and I don't want to change any diapers, I don't want to babysit. Like, he just pretends like he's this big, hard guy, right? And then at the gender reveal, so the first few minutes after they put off their cannons and I saw that it was a little girl, I was just in shock, right? And so I'm just standing there with Randy's mom, and we're hugging and we're crying, and we're, after we're screaming. And then, you kind of go around and I hugged Jake and I hugged Randy. And then I look way off, like at the back of everybody. Here is my husband crying like a baby. It was so funny. I was like, what is going on? I had to go give him a hug, and he was so excited and so overcome with emotion. How cute is that? Pretends like he's this, hard ass, for lack of a better term, and he's not. He's just all squishy inside. It was so cute and so endearing, and yeah, he was a mess. Okay, for blush, what should we use? Let's go in with this one from Morphe. It's pretty new to me. It is in my Shop My Stash right now. It is the Blush Balm. I absolutely love this. I feel like it's an easy to use product. Just gonna, again, on my sponge. But I will say this, now I am very fair. I go in with quite a bit. Like, I really just loaded up my sponge, and this product is very light. I do have it in the shade Notoriously Neutral. I just have been liking to put a little bit up there too. But I would say, if you are looking for a cream blush with a lot of pigment and a lot of punch of color, maybe the other shades are different, but this shade I feel like is very subtle. I think you can see that it's quite a subtle shade. And so, I'm not sure that everybody would love this as much as I do, but I love it because I feel like, for me, it's better to build up than to go in with too much right off the bat. Just gonna put on a little bit of lip plumper here because my lips are feeling dry. So yeah, I think that's all the updates on the baby. Mom and baby are both doing good, feeling good. Let's go in with this product from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Beauty Light Wand. I picked this up pretty recently, and it is sitting in my current Shop My Stash. And it's got that little puff. I just give it a little squeeze, and then I close it, and then I put that on my sponge. I don't love this as much as I thought I would, to be honest, which I hope nobody will be upset by that, because I know it is a product that people absolutely love, but I don't love it as much as I thought I would. I thought I would be totally in love with that product, and I'm really not. I have seen people talk about how the Flower Beauty has a complete dupe for that, and I did go try to buy it, but I can't find it anywhere. I can't even find it online. The shade that I want is sold out on the Flower Beauty website. And I think the only place you can buy Flower Beauty here where I am is at London Drugs. And I've gone there a couple times and I can't find it. So yeah, I don't love it as much as I thought I would. So that's too bad, because it was like $50 and on my wish list for makeup for ever. And then for powder, I'm gonna go in with this pressed powder from LYS. Again, I recently hit pan. That's 2 products in my Shop My Stash right now that I've hit pan on. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to update on the baby. They're doing good. Mom feels good, baby's healthy. Okay, I am gonna go over with some bronzer. I'm gonna do powder bronzer, highlight, and blush as well, because I'm filming this in the morning and I need this makeup to kind of get me through to the end of the day, because like I said, we are going out for dinner with some friends. So let's go in. So for powder bronzer, in my Shop My Stash, I have this LYS, what is this called? No Limits bronzer. I have it in the medium shade. I do feel like in this medium shade, it is hard for me to use, to be honest. So I'm gonna take a very little bit and I'm gonna really try to work it into the brush here, because I do feel like it's just a little intense for me, and I'm gonna go really, really light. Like barely touching. Okay, let's see, what else are we gonna update on? The house is, I have mentioned again in lots of videos, our house is up for sale. We listed it. We've had lots of people through, lots of showings, and we did have an offer a bit ago, and it was not an offer that we were willing to accept. It was a little low. I'm gonna go in with this just for a little bit of a real subtle highlight. This is the Shape Tape Glow Powder. I think this is a mini, actually. And then, so right now, we have conditionally sold. So we have, you know, an offer in writing. We've agreed to it with conditions. My feeling is it's gonna fall through, to be honest. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's probably gonna stick, is my feeling on it. If it does stick, however, one of the, you know, the thing we agreed upon was the person that's purchasing the home needs to be in here, needs a 30-day possession. So we should know today if the sale is gonna go through, you know, for sure, if the conditions have been met. And if they have, well, then I have 30 days to get out of this house. So I don't know how we're doing that. We don't have a place we're going to, because we didn't know if this house would sell. So we didn't buy anything. We just kind of wanted to see what the market would do and if we would sell or not. And we want to move to another town, and there's not a lot for sale because it's a pretty small little center. Yeah, so we might be homeless. We might be homeless, and that is a little terrifying to me. Also, that would give me 30 days, not even, because as of today it would be 29 days, to pack up 4,000 square feet of house and go nowhere. So I'm not sure. Yeah, so if all of a sudden I go MIA and you don't hear from me for a little bit, that's what's happened. Is I am mad panic trying to find a place for us to live. Also, we have pets, right? We have 2 dogs. We have a cat that you can hear. Bun. She's my son's cat. I'm gonna go with a little powder blush as well. This is one of the Blonzer shades in Kiss of Pink. I love this. So anyways, yeah, it's been a lot of stress. It's been a lot of back and forth. It's been a lot of, I don't know, just not as smooth as I was hoping it would go. And again, we don't even know if it will stick, you know, or not today. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if it does. And then it'll be a mad dash for us to find some place to live. Let's go in and do a little bit of shadow, I think. I don't want to do too much, you know, as I put every product on. I don't want to do too much, as I'm, you know, just finished up with 12 products. So yeah, so we'll see what happens with the house and if it sells today or not. I should know today for sure, and whether or not I have, yeah, again, you know, 29 days to pack up my whole life and move somewhere else. Let's go in with the Hourglass Scattered Lights in the shade Ray. Just one of my favorite products. I absolutely love this and have been wearing it almost nonstop since I got it. It's not very often that I want to go in and grab another shade in something, but I really do in that product. I feel like something with a little bit more of like more of a greenier base. This has like a coppery pinky base, and I wonder if I would like it in, well, I'm sure there's lots of pretty shades in this, so yeah, I definitely want to go look and see what other shades there are. And then I have had a few of you guys are so sweet and so kind, reach out in my comments just to see what's happening with all of my perimenopause stuff, because I did do a whole video on how the perimenopause experience has been for me so far. And if you haven't seen that video, spoiler, it's not been great. And I've really been struggling. And yeah, I've had a couple hard months here, but I did go see a gynecologist. I'm not sure when, in May, I think. And I am scheduled for surgery at the end of July, which was fine when I got that date. But now that we could potentially be homeless and I don't know, living in a hotel or something, I will need a day or two to kind of feel better, she said. So what she's doing is she's doing a hysteroscopy, which is just like a scope, I think. And she's gonna go in and see what's going on, do a full D&C, remove any growths or polyps. And yeah, she said she needs to see what's going on in there before we can, you know, kind of do next steps and figure out where to go. And I just take a fluffy brush and kind of bring that all the way up and smooth it out. But look how pretty that is. I just absolutely love this product. So not much to update there. I don't really have, I'm just running a little bit underneath my lower lash line here. I don't really have much, you know, updates. I don't know anything other than having that surgery at the end of the month, at the end of July, just to see what's going on in there. I'm not really nervous yet for it. I've had a D&C before, probably about 15 years ago. I was having some issues. I had a lot of polyps, and so they went in and removed them all, and then I was good for a lot of years. Well, up until really just recently. So I kind of know what to expect from that procedure. The scope, I don't, you know, I don't think that's going to be too bad, really. Like, I'm just thinking for recovery. I think it's mostly the recovery from the D&C. And the last one I had, I kind of felt fine really later that evening, actually, even. I just took it easy for a couple days, but honestly, it wasn't really anything to recover from. So quick and easy. Love that product. Okay, let's do a little bit of brows. I did recently have my brows tinted, so they don't need, you know, they're kind of in that sweet spot right now where they don't need too much. We ran out of time in my appointment. She was gonna tint them and shape them, like wax them, and she trims them because I have crazy long brow hair. But we ran out of time for that, so she just tinted, and I'll have to have them trimmed another time. They are so long. I don't understand why they grow so long. So I'm just gonna pencil in where I, you know, am a little bit light on hair, which is usually just right here at the beginning of the brow. So yeah, with the perimenopause stuff, I'll keep you guys updated. And I know some of you are curious, just, you know, how it's going. And I watched that Dr. is it Mary Claire Haver? I think is her name. I follow quite a bit of her stuff because I feel like, well, she's a gynecologist and she really focuses on menopause stuff. I quite like her. I think she really knows what she's talking about, and she seems just to really be all about women's health, and I really like that. And she does talk quite a bit about hormone replacement therapy, so I am going to explore that with my gynecologist and see what she says about it, but I have to kind of do these things first. But my feeling is that I probably would like to try it. I hope it would make me feel better. I just feel like menopause has kicked my butt this last year. Like, I just struggle. Not every day, but there's some struggles for sure. So I just would like to kind of feel back to my old self a little bit. Okay, I just recently bought this from NYX. I saw it all over TikTok. It's the Thickening Brow Mascara. This very much reminds me of the E.L.F. Wow Brow in that it's a tint, it offers hold, and it's got fibers in it to make your brows thicker. But I will say this does offer more hold than the E.L.F. Brow Wow. Like, it feels just a little more, you know, I do struggle with kind of wild and crazy brows. So, you know, it's never a bad thing to have a little bit more hold. But I love products like this because I feel like they're so easy. Like, how quick and easy was that? And then I'm just gonna comb over the long ones. My brow comb over that I do every day. Why? Why are you so long? I could trim them myself, but I have done that a couple of times, and yeah, it's not as easy as the lady who does my brows makes it look. And every time I do it myself, it ends in disaster. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some Bite Upswing Mascara. Yeah, they're closing. It's very sad. I think I have 2. This is a pretty new tube and I've got 2 in reserve and I'll be sad when they're gone. Just absolutely love this mascara. I was thinking of cutting my hair. I've seen a lot of, well, you know, it's funny. So first of all, my family always teases me about the size of my forehead. So, like, I mean, I think we can all see I've got a pretty good amount of real estate on my forehead, right? Like, I am not lacking for forehead space. And so it's kind of always a running joke. Like, my kids love to send me that alien emoji because they say it looks like me. And I wasn't really ever self-conscious about it until I started filming YouTube videos. And then I was like, oh man, that's a lot of forehead. And so I've been thinking lately of trying some bangs. And so I haven't done bangs in, I don't even know how long. Years and years and years. Every time I cut bangs, I hate it, and I am immediately growing out my bangs. However, I have recently on Pinterest started coming across these shaggy, like a long shaggy cut. I'll put some pictures up of what I've pinned so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I am debating doing like a long shaggy cut like Dakota Johnson. I think that's the actress's name. Again, if I can find some pictures of what I mean with her hair, I'll put them up so you can see. But just this long, shaggy cut, I thought would be so pretty. So I am booked in. I am booked in for, like, get my gray covered, of course. Do the blonding, where they go back in. Like, my highlights now are kind of sitting down right around here. So I haven't had highlights in probably 6 months or so. So I get the blonding done, the gray covered, and then I'm booked in for a haircut as well. We'll see if I chicken out. Okay, let's set with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is new to me. I just picked this up. I have had lots of them over the years. I forgot how much I love this, but I just blow through these. It is such a nice setting spray. Okay, and then I'm gonna line a little bit. This is just an E.L.F. lip liner that you can't get anymore, which is too bad because I absolutely love this. You know what I've been doing lately, and I really like how it looks, is I'm not like doing a hard line of my entire lip. I'm just really exaggerating this top part here. Like, I'm overlining a little bit, and then I'm overlining a little bit on the bottom, and I feel like it makes my lips look quite a bit fuller. And I'm not doing like a hard line, it's more like a smudginess. I haven't had lip filler in probably, I would say 8 or 9 months. So I'm pretty much down to just my normal lips at this point, and I'm really missing it. So I am trying to compensate for that a little bit. Okay, and then let's go in with this Merit lipstick. This is pretty new to me. I did just recently buy it, and I do really, really like this. It just feels nice on my lips. It's like a traditional bullet lipstick, but once it's on, it doesn't at all feel like, sometimes lipsticks can feel pretty dry on my lips. I have quite dry lips, but this one doesn't. It feels nice. Like, once it's on, it's like a balm. It's not a balm in the tube. Like, when I'm applying it, it's actually got a bit of a drag to it. Like, it's not a slip. It's not a slip product, but once it's on, it feels so creamy. I really like it. And this shade, I think this is Baby. Yeah. Like, how gorgeous is that? And then I do always top my lip products, and my favorite one right now is this one from Sephora, like the Sephora brand. This is I think it's called the Outrageous and Plumping Lip Gloss, and it just gives this beautiful shimmer to the lip. How many products do I have here? I'm gonna be linking for days. Honestly, I probably have 20 products that I use to get ready. Anyways, this is what I use to get ready. So a little life update, a quick get ready with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for getting ready with me. I really appreciate it, as always. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, if you would subscribe, that will be amazing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everyone.